Kenya is one of the largest producers of tea in the world. And if you look at the tea sector, particularly in Kenya, it's a significant contributor to the economy. It contributes about 20% of the foreign exchange earnings, which is in excess of 100 billion Kenya shillings annually. It's also a significant employer. And if you look at this sector, it employs about 5 million people, both directly and indirectly.
Hii kazi nimefanya for the last 20 years. Kazi ya chai ni mzuri. Ukipata chai mzuri, utapata pesa pia mzuri.
The way the tea industry is organized is that you have a number of players within the value chain. You start with the farmer himself, the person who owns the tea bush and who plucks the bush and delivers the tea to the factory. Once the tea reaches the factory, it is processed from grain leaf to the made tea that you can see here. So once it's processed, this tea needs a market, and we have 3 primary markets. The first market is the auction, which is based here in Mombasa, and that auction system now has the brokers, the buyers, the warehousemen, and sometimes even the packers are involved. So the role of tea brokers is to be able, first of all, to receive the tea from the producers, wherever they are in the region. Then from there we catalog the tea. Once we have catalogued it, we now offer it for sale at the auction during the 3rd week. And once we have sold, we are able to now remit the funds, compile reports, and be able to ensure that the funds are received safely by the producers.
Currently, we are about 14 brokers, about 50 active buyers, over 100 producing factories from several regions in Africa, the biggest, of course, being Kenya. In terms of buyers, you have about 50 buyers, but you find that only about 5 destinations take over 70% of the production. In terms of organization, East Africa Tea Trade continues to consolidate all these players for the auction.
And our main role is to facilitate the Mombasa Tea Auction. We also are a reference point for statistics and information on the market, and also to bring together the players in the tea value chain.
As a bank, what we've done is that, given the importance of this sector, we've made a deliberate decision to support the sector by way of providing both financial and non-financial offerings.
Wakati Stanbic Bank ilipoingia Kericho, walisupport mimi financially. Kwa hiyo finance, nilinunua mbolea na nimeona matokeo. Yani chai imekuwa.
We supported them with a digital working capital solution, which is currently trending well. And they recently launched Chai Loan. That has really worked well, and we expect that to go down to reach the key farmers and the key producers.
When we began our automation journey, Stanbic Bank provided an electronic billboard, which we have christened EBB, provided a settlement platform for our tea auction, thus mitigating the risk in our settlement process.
We provide straight-through processing where the client's account is debited, the dollars, and the shilling account is immediately credited, and that's real time. That ease of doing business is what Stanbic is all about, and the solutions that we are looking at providing, where the client can see the credit directly into his shilling account for them, ready to transact.
Within the tea ecosystem, specifically the Mombasa sector, we support 3 main stakeholders, that is the tea buyers, tea brokers, and the warehousemen. For the buyers, we normally support in terms of facilitating payments at the auction.
The facility that the bank has introduced and the higher limits has come in handy to cushion us as buyers, so that you do not have to worry, because in case of that delay, you can flow into the facility and be able to make tea payment as you wait for the funds to come in.
For the brokers at the auction, they act on behalf of the producers. We offer them facilities, especially noting that the auction payments are normally done 14 days after the auction, and they are producers with urgent needs.
We have been able to get a lot of support both for our own internal and external payments, and are able to pay our producers on time and within the stipulated rules of the trade, so that they are satisfied and are happy to work through us and through the auction.
For the warehousemen, we facilitate movement of the teas. So through the EBB system, we are able to provide advices to confirm that teas have been paid, and through this, the warehouses are able to release the teas.
At Stanbic Bank, we believe Kenya is our home. We drive our growth. We are therefore very committed in providing innovative solutions across the entire value chain, right down to the farmer.